Wait a minute. There we go. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9 Reunion Part 2. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday night, and I am doing the exact same thing, all right? Now, before we get into the review, let me let you guys know that tomorrow will be the Married to Medicine review. I will do that tomorrow afternoon after work. I might probably have to watch it on Peacock after work. And then after that, we will be doing the Whether You Like It or Not panel over on Yocrates's platform. The link is already available. I already put it in on Whether You Like It or Not playlist. So if you don't know, if you can't find it, it's in the Whether You Like It or Not playlist. As I told you guys earlier, there is something going on with my YouTube as well as others. A lot of my subscribers have said that me and the rest of the crew, y'all are not getting, some of y'all are not getting notifications. Some of us are not popping up on your home pages or your subscription feeds. Y'all have to go to our page to find out if we went live or done a video or not. So I'm gonna post it on the community wall and all that other stuff and try to share it as much as we possibly can so you guys can be aware that a video was coming out. And if you follow me on IG, I might have to start back posting the shit on Instagram too, so y'all can be aware. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and do so, because I'm 200 away from 9,000 followers. The goal is to get to 10,000 followers. But if you haven't followed me on IG yet, go ahead and do so I can get to them double digits, okay? But y'all, I hope you guys are doing well and swell and all of those things and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all that this reunion is making up for a bust of a season. This reunion is so damn good, and I must say that it's not a lot of high drama going on. It's just that everybody's clocked in. Everybody is saying what needs to be said, and the people that need to be clocked are the people that are being clocked, I must say. And once again, I gotta tell y'all that Wendy is the MVP once again for this reunion. She was the MVP last time, but she's the MVP once again, in my opinion. But we'll see what everybody else got to say about it once we do, once I do. Hey T, once we we'll see what I see what everybody else have to say once we all, get to, the panel on tomorrow night and when T does his live. Because y'all know I never miss my besties Real Housewives of Potomac lives. He always go live while I'm at work. So although I'm at work and I can't watch it, I listen to him on my AirPods while I'm at work. We got to support each other. But yes, Wendy is eating this reunion up, honey. Okay, she is eating it, and I am here for it. And it makes me wonder why the hell she didn't have first seat again, like Mia got first seat. Because with the way that Wendy is clocking in at this reunion, first seat, please. First seat, please. Give this girl her things, because she is running the show, okay? She's running the show. She's running it. I don't care how y'all feel about Wendy. I know a lot of y'all don't see it for Wendy, and that is absolutely fine. But I see it for my chocolate goddess, okay? I see it for her. I see it for her. Ain't Wendy a Gemini? If she's a Gemini, that means that she's an air sign quite like myself, because I am an Aquarius. Of course, Aquarius season just ended, and now it's Pisces season and shit. Whatever. But yes, honey, I am enjoying this reunion, y'all. So y'all gonna get a pretty decent review from this, and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is a good reunion. Let me get my notes out, because my notes be on my phone, child. So let me pull my notes out so you guys can get to the things of the motherfucking things, honey. All right. So let me see. Tell me some don't hate, child. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this review. Anything else that I gotta inform you guys about, I will definitely let you guys know at the end of the video, y'all. It's 92 of y'all up in here so far, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I ain't trying to be on here all night. I got one more video to do tonight, and that's coming out tomorrow. I'm doing a bunch of premieres this week, so I got to do a premiere. Yes, for the Miss premiere, because I got to talk about Kiki Wide Ass. I got to talk about a couple of things tonight. So I'll be putting it on. I'll be doing it after this video is over, and I have it set for tomorrow, so y'all can have something to watch at lunchtime. But that's about it. So let's get into it, y'all. So we pick up where we left off with Mia, Stacy, and Jazzy. After Jazzy and Stacy exposed Mia for being a damn fraud, as if we did not know that she's a fake ass person, especially if she is a fraud. I mean, especially, being that she got all this work done. I done told y'all time and time again, when every fucking thing on your body is fake, what makes you think that their personality traits doesn't involve being fake and phony? I mean, I'm just saying, people keep telling y'all who the fuck they are, and y'all not listening and y'all not paying attention. She done said her whole face fake, her lips is fake, her nose is fake, her ass is fake, her tits is fake, her got worked on. Like, everything about her is fake. So when she's fake to you guys as a person, y'all want to be all shocked and surprised. I'm need for y'all to stop doing that. And I don't care how many times I done said it, I'm going to keep saying this shit until I drill it in your motherfucking brain. Mia is phony as hell, and she ain't got no limits to anything that she fucking does, and that's just the goddamn truth. Okay, period. And anybody, and Carlos King, let me holler at you for 1 second, bitch. Let me holler at you, because you the main one who said that Mia was about to be the new queen of Potomac, and she was going to be the next Portia of this show. Now, mind you, since 2016, I ain't really been here for no Portia. I ain't been seeing it for Portia since 2016, and everybody know that. But one thing about it, and two motherfucking things for certain, okay? Mia would never be Portia. So I don't care how much I can't stand Portia, how much I don't like that girl. Mia would never be Portia. She ain't got the charisma. She ain't even funny like Portia. She ain't even cute like Portia. And I really believe that although Portia gives a fake tea, at the same time, she's authentically fake. I don't even think that Mia is authentically fake at all. I really just believe she puts on airs. That's just what I believe. Everything about this motherfucker is fake as fuck. And I cannot trust a person like motherfucking Mia. Is she really married? Is Mia really her real name? I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, so Andy was back there consoling Mia, right? Saying that she needs to give herself a little bit of grace. Maybe she does need to give herself a little bit of grace, because ain't nobody else finna give it to her, because everybody finna eat her motherfucking ass up. Oh, and that's just on period. And she deserves to be ate the fuck up. Like, Andy always want to coddle people that really ain't about shit, that really ain't shit, that's really never gonna be shit. He always do shit like that. And I never motherfucking understand that shit. Like, why you always like doing the most with these girls that really ain't about nothing? Like, you always trying to, take the light off of them and just be like, oh, just get them some grace. Oh, they're not like that. They're actually good people. Mia is not a good person. I'm really gonna need for y'all to understand that Mia is not a good person. A good person would never put their child on national TV to be ridiculed because you don't know, because you want to play this shit up for a motherfucking storyline, and you so damn thirsty for a Bravo check that you would use your child in order to get there and keep a damn seat at the table. Like, come on now. Let's be for real. Mia is not a good person. She does not deserve to be coddled. Any fucking thing that she's getting this entire reunion, she fucking deserves it. And that's just on that, period. Like, I don't have any sympathy for this styrofoam cup skinned motherfucker. I don't have no type of sympathy for her at all. None. Any dragging that she receives at this damn reunion, it's well deserved. She is well deserved. There's nothing more to be said about it, and I don't care. I don't care how nobody feels about it. She deserves everything that she gets. Like, for real. Where we at? So Giselle starts speaking about her kids being in college. She's getting used to it, and then they start talking about, Jamal Bryan getting married to this new lady, and I think she was asked, do the kids have a relationship with this woman? And Giselle said, no, they don't really have a relationship. That's the only thing. Like, they like her, but they just don't have a relationship with her. And I think that's the only thing that I'm not feeling about, is that they don't have a relationship. But they have to work on having a relationship with this woman. I agree. So they started talking about Josh and Ashley. And Ashley was like, yes, me and Josh are still going strong. Like, we ain't got no labels or anything like that, but we're definitely still going strong. Like, we're still doing our thing, and everybody seems to be happy. about that. So then that's when they start bringing up Wendy's comment about him being, Jack Harlow and stuff like that. So Ashley decides that she wants to confront Wendy about the comment that she made about him being Jack Harlow. And I'm looking at Ashley and I'm like, girl, you got some motherfucking nerve to be confronting somebody about some shit that they said about somebody that you dating? Because what about all the bullshit you said about everybody else's man? When your man is a damn gargoyle motherfucker. When your man likes to put his hands on other men. Like, what are you talking about? See, the thing with Ashley is that she loves to really play victim when somebody say something about her, or when somebody, when somebody say something about her or somebody that she's in love with. But you spend most of your time on this motherfucking show speaking about everybody else in their marriage, their relationship, everything that has something to do with everybody but didn't have anything to do with you. You've been the main one doing that shit, and now you can't even handle it. You can't even handle a comment about Jack Harlow. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? And you think that she's supposed to feel some type of way because she said it? I don't give a fuck. Let her say it. Because you were a part of the reason why those damn Eddie rumors came out. You were part of the reason why NECA and Wendy had a damn issue to begin with that you never got called out for. Let's be clear. Because you was never called out on your bullshit when it came down to her and NECA. Because you started this shit. Little do anybody want to call you out on it or not. You started this shit. You started it. And you was never called out on it. Same way Giselle had something to do with Candace and Monique falling out. You did too, because you was sitting your ass right there at that park with Giselle saying that when Candace and Monique fell out, Candace made it her business to be friends with Sharice and blah, blah. Like, you did that. You have done countless things and said countless things, and you would sit in people's face acting like you down with them when you know that you finna talk a whole bunch of shit and stir up drama behind their damn back. But you want to get mad about a Jack Harlow comment. The comment wasn't even that fucking deep. Okay? Then you want to start bringing up Eddie and asking, is he still a lawyer? Is Michael still touching niggas' asses? Is he still doing that? Like, we don't want to talk about the husbands because yours is a despicable husband. So you don't want to talk about the husbands, Ashley. You might need to shut the fuck up. You just got mad because Wendy clocked your ass. That's the only reason why you got mad. That's the reason why you got the fuck mad, because Wendy clocked you. And you can't take it when you being clocked. But you love to clock other motherfuckers, but can't help it when you the motherfucker getting clocked. What's the problem with Josh being Jack Harlow? The motherfucker do look like Jack Harlow. What's your fucking point? Take it up with the blogs. Take it up with the blogs. Take it up with the blogs. This is what kills me with you and Giselle. Y'all talking about take it up with the blogs, but you brought the shit up from the blogs as if it's so motherfucking credible, but was the same people saying that the blog wasn't credible. But if the motherfucking blog wasn't credible, then what the did you bring up some rumors from an uncredible blog for anyway? If I know that a publication is not credible, I would never. That's just like me bringing up some media takeout bullshit. You know that shit don't always be true. So what the fuck you bringing it up for, Ashley? Like I said, you got clocked and you're mad about it, and that's just that on that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Kiana and Greg, they're still together. I don't know how they still together, but I guess, love makes things happen, as Pebbles and Babyface would say. Love makes things happen, child. They still together. She's purchasing her own condo, which I think is a better thing, because she said her and Greg were looking at rings. And Andy was like, will there ever be a time where you will move back in with Greg? And Kiana said it would have to be after he gives me a ring. And I agree. There is really no need for y'all to be getting a house built from the ground up and y'all not even married. Like, he ain't even put no ring on it yet. He just your boyfriend. I would never understand why people make permanent decisions and shit that's not really permanent. Like once you jump over that broom and you get married, that's married people stuff. See, when you just boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend, or girlfriend, whichever meal you want to be, you go, if you want to live together, you go get an apartment and split their rent. That's what you do. Or if you want a house, you go find you a house to go rent. You don't go get no house to go build it or buy a damn house, and y'all not even married, y'all not even engaged. To be quite honest, if it were me, I wouldn't personally want to be buying no house with nobody until after I know that I'm married to them. Like, yeah, true enough, we engaged, whatever. But if we ain't married, I'm not finna sit up here and go and buy no house with you. We ain't married. We're engaged. We're not married. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay in this motherfucking apartment in the sky. And once we go to this church or ballroom, wherever we get married at, talk to the pastor, kiss the bride, kiss the husband, and jump over that fucking broom. Then the very next day we could be like, oh, okay, let's go look for us a new house to buy. That's when you go and buy a house. But that's just my philosophy. That's just the way that I see things, to be quite honest. Like, I'm not here to force anybody else's beliefs on it. Force my beliefs on anybody else, but that's just the way that I look at things, to be quite honest. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like buying a house is married people stuff. You don't do that when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, and you don't do it when you're engaged. Absolutely not. Once you marry me, bitch, then we can go buy a house. That's how I feel. And she can keep, and if he does marry her, she can keep that condo and rent it out or something like that. That could be her own, that could be her side property. She can make money off of it, do whatever she feel with it, because it's hers. So it is what it is. She said that during the time that she was filming, she did not feel supportive of Greg, but Greg did not like this show because he doesn't like filming. He feels like it's very invasive, like evasive, like he doesn't invasive. I hope I'm saying it right, or the right word, whatever. He feels like it's diving too far into their personal business, so he don't really like that. Like, he's not really a big fan of that type of stuff. And for her, it was the same way starting off. And on top of that, she was on that show last season and got not beat up, but got hit over the head with a bottle, got hospitalized for being in a physical altercation, and here she is back on this same show that got her there. So he's not really a fan of it, and I agree. And then she said it was an adjustment of getting promoted from a friend of to a full-time housewife. And you can tell, even with her scenes, like, you could tell that this was an adjustment for her, and I get it. You feel what I'm saying? So then Stacey reveals that her and TJ are no longer together. And I don't know if anybody heard Kiana, but she was like, were they ever together? And I'm like, girl, that's the question that everybody need to answer to. Were they ever together while they sitting up here playing with us? Were you ever together, Stacey? Because let me tell you something, Stacey. For the most part, I've loved you most of the season. Let's be clear. I just want you to know that. I've loved you for most of the season. But baby, you have been looking real fraudulent and fraudra on some parts of this, because this relationship of yours to me hasn't really made no sense. TJ seems like he's not that into you. You seem more into him than he is into you, which is completely ridiculous. I feel like you are a beautiful woman. You can't even get he won't even give you and I feel like any woman that likes a man deserves to get some from the man that she is into, in my opinion. Just like I feel like any man that's with another man that they like a whole lot should be getting some from the nigga that he with. I'm just saying. Stacey says that a lot of things that contribute to the breakup was some of the things that she saw on the show, some of the things that TJ had did on the show, like the way he was talking to her, the way that he was making her look, some of the comments from the other women, or Wendy saying that TJ was more so into the trainer than he was into her. And Wendy apologized for saying that. But I'm gonna say this: everybody felt like he was more into their trainer than he was into you, because that's the vibe that he gave. He gave that, yeah, girl, you cute, but I want this muscle bound nigga, this muscle bound nigga right here. I want him to eat me up, or I want to eat him up. That's the vibe that he was giving. And like I said before, I'm not the type of person that likes to put LG. I don't like to say everybody's gay. I don't like saying everybody's gay. Like, I don't think everybody know. I don't think that everybody's gay. But sometimes when you get that feeling, you got that homosexual healing. And I feel like that's what he got. I could be wrong, because I don't know that man. I don't know that man's life. And this is just my opinion. And once again, I ain't saying that's in the Bible. I ain't saying that it's true. I'm just saying that it's according to me, Cadillac Kimberly. Shout out to Cadillac Kimberly. I need her to do more videos, child. I need for her to do more videos. Like, she ain't really gave us no full review in some years. I miss Cadillac Kimberly. And I know she ain't got shit to do with this damn live, but I just gotta shout her out, baby. I need to have her on one-on-one. That would be a good look. But anyway, yeah, he gives sweethearts. Like, that's just what he gives. That's how I feel. Stacey is divorced, which is funny. She was divorced before not Wendy. Her divorce was final before Ashley and Mia. So Stacey must have been putting in that work to make sure this shit is over with. She's ready to get this shit over with, in my opinion. That's the way it looks. She says that her and TJ are still best friends. How? Because in my opinion, you said he embarrassed you in so many words. Like, that's what you was saying. Like, the way you made it look like he embarrassed you. He made you feel some type of way with the way that he treated you, the way that he was talking to you on the screen. He humiliated you in some kind of way. So how the fuck is that still your friend, Stacey? Just being honest here. Because if he treated you like that, and if he made you feel like that, honestly, Stacey, I could not still be friends with this man. Being honest, I couldn't still be friends with the likes of TJ. It'll have to take me some time. It's still fresh in my opinion. So I don't know how the fuck he's still your friend, but okay. All right. She said now, when she was asked, y'all did everything but had sex, she said that her and TJ have had intimate moments, but they haven't had sex. So what are those intimate moments that you motherfuckers have had, Stacey? I'm curious to know what intimate moments did y'all have. Like, did y'all do a little bit of foreplay? Like, did y'all do some foreplay and then it led to a little bit of eating, a little bit of, did it lead to a little bit of that? Was it some spitting or swallowing? What happened? I want to know. What were the intimate moments? Did you just make out? Did he hump you naked? Like, what happened? I'm just trying to understand what the intimate moments was. I just want to know. I just want to know. Thank you, y'all. Get them together in them comments. But yeah, I really want to know what the deal was with that. You can't tell me. Now, if they was out here getting their nails done together and those were the intimate moments, then child, you could have did that with me. Anyway, Stacey and Vivian are no longer friends, child, because that came up because Ashley had on this outfit, and weeks later, Stacey had the same outfit on, and Stacey feels like Vivian was being shady by giving her the same outfit that Ashley had on. And I feel like, I don't think that was her being shady. She probably thought that, the outfit looks good on you. Maybe that's what she thought. I don't really think that Vivian was being shady. Vivian don't really give me no shady person, but then again, you didn't give me no shady person, but clearly you got a little bit of shade in you, just to be honest with you. But I don't really believe that. And for you to say that You elevated Vivian is hilarious. I know that you're on a QVC, and I know you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing. I understand all that. I get it. But I just don't believe that Vivian needed you to elevate her. I'm just being honest. I don't think that she needed you to do that. Now, I don't know too much about Vivian and her damn boutique. I don't know. I don't look for it. I don't wear women's clothes. So I don't know. I mean, I'm a nigga. I'm gay, but I'm a nigga. So I don't wear women's clothes. I don't know. I don't be looking at that shit. So therefore, I wouldn't know what her damn boutique look like. I probably don't even want to know what it looks like. But for you to say you're trying to elevate somebody when you're not the snazziest dress on this motherfucking show, it's laughable to me, Stacey. You're basic as fuck. And honestly, it's nothing wrong with being basic. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't consider myself to be no fashionista either. Like, I'm well put together for the shit that I do put on. But no, you basic as fuck. Like, you don't give fashion girl like that. Like, you don't give fashion girl. So I feel like for you to say that you elevated somebody else and you're not even giving fashion girl, I just find that to be a little bit laughable. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm just saying. She says that Vivian is dead to her. And when a person say that a mother is dead to them, honey, then that means that they are really, really not playing. The mother is dead to them. Y'all gotta understand. That's my favorite quote. When I'm done with a bitch, you dead to me. I don't fuck with you. You're in the cemeteries of my brain. I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. So therefore, you can get the fuck out my face. Okay, that's how I feel about it. And she said, that bitch. That's what Stacey said about Vivian. And Wendy was like, she could not believe that Stacey had said those words. She said, that bitch. That's what she said. And I'm like, y'all gonna get enough of thinking that Stacey is some sweet, modest ass angel. That lady is not no damn angel. She just like the rest of us, child. Y'all gonna get enough of believing, that little act that she got. She just like everybody else, okay? Just like everybody else. I promise you she is. Let me see. Why is this man inboxing me when I ignore him all the time? Why are you in my inbox? You ignore it every time. I never respond to you. What the fuck is you in my inbox for? Sorry, y'all. I was looking at my notes and my Facebook Messenger came down, and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga inboxing me for? Like, the fuck? Like, you're older than my father and you're inboxing me. Leave me alone. Anyway, sorry, y'all. This is why Scotty by Nature TV is probably one of the best channels that y'all watch because I'm just completely authentic. I mean, just saying. Yeah, y'all, my dad is 51, so if he older than my dad, then go figure. But anyway, no, my dad's 52 or 53. Let me take that back because he already think he's younger than what he is. But anyway, where we at? So Stacey says that she felt hazed by the girls. Like she felt like she was being hazed by them because they was talking about her fashion and her hair and stuff like that. And they started talking about everybody's, fashion don'ts and stuff like that, and the stuff that everybody on social media read them about. And a lot of that shit that they did was like, yeah, you were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong. Your shoulders were wrong. It was all wrong. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about the situation. Um, they said that Mia's fashion had changed after she got with Ink. And she says, well, the difference is I was working a corporate job before Ink. And then after I left the corporate job, I started, sponsoring Fashion Nova. And I get paid very well by wearing their clothes. And I'm like, okay, girl, I guess. Shout out to House and Aaron because he used to do the Fashion Nova thing too. Shout out to him. They said that they were talking about Giselle buying a dress that Stacey actually wanted. It was very funny. And they started saying that Karen was the one who rocks blonde the best out the whole group. I agree. Karen is the only one that looks good in blonde. Because and Giselle kind of does okay with blonde too, but Karen actually rocks it. Cause Mia don't look good with blonde at all. I don't I don't recall Kiana being in blonde. Um but Mia don't look good in blonde. She looks better with black hair. That's soft as the styrofoam cup in her face. But whatever. Um, Jacqueline comes out for no apparent reason because what the fuck is she here for? But I guess. She reveals that she's pregnant and it's not by PP. However, the person ain't never been on the show. At this point, we'll never know who the fuck Jacqueline pregnant by. She might be pregnant by Mia for all I know. Mia might be her baby daddy for all I know. But who knows? I mean, whatever. Um Mia then cries about her divorce and how it's been a day by day type of thing and how it's been very hurtful for her and her failed relationship with Ink and how their best friends still should they have been in a romantic relationship. No. Oh, what changed? He must got tired of playing the role of your Robin to your Batman. Is that what it is? Because he was walking around here like a damn hanger for you, making him look completely stupid and completely ridiculous. Because that's how he looked, chasing up after you the way that he was. I'm just saying. And if he want to chase up behind you, then that's absolutely fine. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I just feel like it's a bunch of BS. Um, but yeah, Ink should have never been around in the first place. Um, Giselle says no. Andy asked them what are their opinions about Ink. So Wendy says that off camera, Ink is a really nice person. Like he's a really kind person for real, for real. But when you get in front of these cameras, you don't know what it's gonna give. You don't know what your life is gonna turn into. You don't know what it's gonna be like once you get in front of these cameras, and you don't know what this world is like until you're in it. And he probably was reading the comments on social media, and everybody saying stuff about him, like why would they say this about me, or why would they do this to me, or why would they do that to me, or why do they think this about me? Like when you get in front of this camera, the way that you're normally perceived may not be perceived by the public that way. And honestly, just to jump in on it real quick, that is very true. Because you could say the same thing for me as a commentator. Like outside of these cameras, if you look and see me, most people love me. I'm pretty popular in person, especially back home. And if you looked at my pictures from my birthday thing, you see all these people showed up for me. So clearly I'm loved. But when I get in front of the camera, some people really can't stand me. But that's just what it is. Like whatever you give on this camera, it may not come across well for the public. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm well loved outside of this shit, but sometimes when you get in front of here, the things that are not the best character traits or your character flaws come out sometimes in front of this camera, and people you know take that home. You know what I mean? So that's probably what she was talking about. But just like y'all said, he is a media personality too, so he should understand. But I want to say, and just let me know if y'all agree or disagree or not. I'm open to people disagreeing. Let's be clear. But he's a media personality, but he was on a radio. So it's like being a radio personality versus being a reality personality. Is that a little bit different? Because he don't really have to be in front of the camera like that if he's a radio programmer or something like that. Like for me, I got to be in front of the camera to talk to y'all. So is being like a radio personality different from being a reality TV personality though? because I think it's a small difference. Media personality is still a public figure, but I don't really see many radio personalities get drugged. Like the only people you might see have like people like if you're on a Breakfast Club, you gon' that's a different thing. Or if you was on the Wendy Williams Experience, it's a different thing. You feel what I'm saying? Or even V103 with Big Tigger is a different thing, but don't nobody really be dragging Big Tigger because for the most part, people like Big Tigger, but you know. So I think that's the only difference of the situation. I think reality TV is way different from, doing radio, in my opinion, but you know. Let me see where we at. Giselle says that Ink wanted camera time. One thing about it, and two things for certain. We're not supposed to like Giselle. We're supposed to dislike Giselle. We're supposed to not like her. We're supposed to hate her. She's supposed to be the villain. She's supposed to be this bitch. She's supposed to be everything. But I'm feeling Giselle at this reunion. Like for real. And I really ain't have much to say about her too bad this particular season either. But this reunion, she's giving it. Like I said, Wendy is the MVP, but Giselle is a close second because she's clocking the T, and I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. She says that Ink wanted camera time, and she even goes on to say that Ink and Mia are still together and that she don't live in the DMV area. She don't live in DC. She don't live in Maryland. And she don't live in Virginia. She lives in Atlanta. I'm like, bitch. Then Mia said, I do have a condo here in DC. I do have a condo. She said, no, you don't. Where do your kids go to school at? And then she said, my kids are homeschooled. And they was like, and you can get homeschooled anywhere. She lives in Atlanta. I'm sorry, but I am inclined to believe what Giselle is saying. Now, Giselle might be a troublemaker. She might be messy as a motherfucker, but I don't believe she lying on Mia. I definitely believe that Mia lives in Atlanta. I definitely believe that she's still with Ink, and I definitely believe that she's lying to the public like she's been lying to the public this entire time. Then Wendy came up and said Mia orchestrated this storyline for this show, and that her, Ink, and Gordon are all in on it. And I absolutely agree, and I believe every single solitary word of what is being said right now. I believe every word. I believe every word. I believe every word, honey. I believe every motherfucking nerve. Not nerve, every fucking word. I believe it about what Wendy said. I believe it. They're all in on it. And Mia is spearheading this whole thing while she's sitting her ass on this couch trying to play victim like we're supposed to feel bad for her. Baby, we don't feel bad for your ass at all. Calm down, because we don't care. I promise you we don't. It's not working. Those tears ain't working. They ain't working at all, baby. See, you trying to cry because you getting drugged. Let me tell you something. Those tears does not. After you done so much shit, you crying, that's gonna give them more reason to drag you because now you looking like you can't take the dragging, you can't take the tears, you can't take this, you can't take that. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Mm-mm. It's ridiculous and it's crazy. Moving on. Mia says that Ink led the charge for the DNA test and that Jeremiah doesn't know anything about this because they're not allowed to be on social media. But just like Giselle said, are you dumb? They're gonna find out either way. You did it on national TV. And even Ashley was like, the kids at school, their friends' mom, like they probably watched the show. And I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean? Okay, the kids don't know now, but they're gonna find out. I know you're stupid, but you're not that damn dumb. You can't be. You just can't be that fucking dumb. Girl, I can't. Kiana says that the stories never add up. Like 1 minute you have us going, we believe what you say, and then the next thing you know, we see um G and Ink hanging out together, and then when we bring it up, you want to get upset, and it's like we can't. It's hard to believe anything that you say. Clock it, K, because it's hard to believe anything that she says, because the girl been lying since she came to fuck to this damn show. She been lying. She been lying. And I've been telling y'all that this girl been lying from the very beginning, but y'all want to sit up here and get mad with me because I'm calling her a liar. And y'all want to say that if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have had no season. No, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have to deal with these lies and concoctions that she got. That's what we wouldn't have to deal with. Maybe if she wasn't here, this show would be a little bit more authentic and not so fucking staged. Let's be clear. Because Mia don't do nothing but lie. That's all she ever does. She don't do shit but lie. Mia is clocked by the ladies when she said that the child came from IVF, but yet she needed a DNA test, but the child came from IVF. So you gonna keep telling lies, and even when they clocking you on your lies, you gonna stick with the lies? Girl, you are true to it. I promise you, you are. Girl, you are true to this shit. Because you just gonna sit up, you just gonna keep lying so it can make you look good. And it ain't making you look good in the least bit. You just gonna keep on lying until something sounds good to you. It ain't gonna never sound good because it's a fucking lie. It's never gonna sound good because it's a fucking lie. I can't. I can't with that. It's ridiculous. Like, you said some IVF, but you still need it. Just a liar. Mia claims that Ink and G were getting along, but Giselle calls it out and says that they weren't getting along. He said that he didn't even want to film with Ink. He said that on TV, which he did say that. But there could be a possibility that G could have been putting on for the cameras himself and went on with the storyline that Mia and Ink was going along with. He could have been right in on that bullshit with them. Let's be clear now. I know that we all don't like Mia, and we all know that she's a fucking liar. We all know that shit. But at the end of the day, we're not even finna sit up here and pretend like she's not capable of the lies. And G ain't capable of playing right along with the bullshit. Because all they ever done is lie. So it's hard for me to feel bad. Where we at? So Jacqueline defends Mia like she always do. Mia claims that she's open, but Kiana says that she's not really open because she lies too much, and that Gordon is an elderly man, so with her doing the shit that she does makes it look like elderly abuse on the slick. So, and that made me holler when she said that. And then Mia says that I lied to protect Gordon for so many years, but then he gets on camera and he's making me look bad, but I'm the one lying for him. Or you lying for you and him? Which one is it? I'm just trying to understand it. But okay. So then Giselle goes off on Mia talking about her kids. And they gave me so much satisfaction seeing Giselle give her the motherfucking business for talking about her damn kids. Because I still feel like Giselle really should have ripped her a new one a long damn time ago for talking about her fucking kids. Because at the end of the day, we can talk about Giselle all the hell we want to, but we ain't gonna talk about them kids now. We're not gonna talk about the kids. And I can honestly say that me, as a person that reviews this show and a person that may not be like the biggest fan of Giselle, I ain't never went after her kids. That's one thing that I ain't never did, and that's one thing I'm never gonna do. I'm never gonna say no bullshit about the children, because I don't even think that's cool. I don't think that's right. Like, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna talk about the kids now. That's what we not finna do. But she went in on Mia. She called her a bad mom, and she is one. She is. And then she starts storming off the stage because she don't want to be held accountable, just like Wendy said. When she's getting ready to be held accountable, then she wants to walk off the stage. So backstage, Eddie and Greg, they're talking to TJ on FaceTime. And he said he didn't want to be on that fake ass show with them fake ass people. That's what he said. But then he said something else and they bleeped it out. We don't know what he said. Next thing you know, Eddie texts Wendy and says that TJ didn't drop the bomb on him. And she's like, what the? And everybody's like, what happened? What happened? So the people are trying to figure out what was said. Now we got to wait till next Sunday for the last part of the reunion for us to find out exactly what Tashina J actually said. And I can't wait. I got to tell y'all, this reunion is well done. Not medium done, not medium well, but it's well done. And I really enjoyed this whole reunion. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Most definitely. I enjoyed it. I enjoy reviewing it. And I'm telling you, when I enjoy a show, it makes it enjoyable for me to review it. So I really enjoy myself watching it. So like I said before, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on Yah's channel on tomorrow night. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, the link is in the playlist. So make sure you guys go ahead and, set your reminders and stuff like that. I'm giving y'all Married to Medicine tomorrow. It should be before T goes live because I'm going to go home. I'm going to get home, watch it on Peacock, and give y'all a review. I don't know if it's going to be live or if I'm going to do it pre-recorded or not. I'm not sure, but it's probably going to be pre-recorded. And then, the last part of the reunion next week is going to be on Sakina's page. And then we go into the new era of the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And boy, y'all should be getting an announcement on the new era of the Whether You Like It or Not panel by Friday. Told y'all we got some changes coming. And we are reworking this panel, and we are going to definitely give you guys a better show. That's what the intentions are. But yes, indeed, there will be an announcement about the new era of the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which will start with the new era of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're all excited about this show. We're all excited about doing bigger and better things with the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And we just want to thank you guys for supporting us. November is going to make 5 years of the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So we really appreciate all the support. And we feel like we're at the 5-year mark. Let's go. Let's switch it up. Let's do some things with it. Hopefully you guys will continue to be on for the ride. So as I get ready to get the hell out of here, y'all do know what time it is. Y'all do know. Y'all know I've been doing this at the end of every video. But I gotta remind y'all, where is it? I gotta remind y'all that your boy is nominated for a Boss Babe Award this year for the 5th time. I am nominated, honey. So be on the lookout. The link is in the description box right underneath all of my social media platform handles. So make sure you guys go ahead and vote for me right now. Really B is also nominated for an award. Bondi Blue, Binge Worthy, Chasing Reality, Ondario, all of the people that you know me to be around, they're all nominated. So make sure you guys support all of us. I'm going to take this minute and let you guys vote, and then we're out of here. Talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.